The year was 1952, and jazz music drifted through the smoky air of Blue Moon, a small club tucked away in the heart of the city. Behind the bar, Aki wiped down glasses with practiced precision, her movement steady despite the weight in her heart. A young woman approached the microphone on the small stage. Her voice, sultry and warm, began to fill the room. Whisper my name in the moonlight, golden shadows melting in the rain. Aki paused, her hand frozen on the glass. Something about that voice stirred memories she had buried deep. She watched the singer closely, a girl about 20, with gentle eyes and an AB-type blood donor card visible in her purse. "Excuse me," Aki called softly during the break. "You sing beautifully. What's your name?" "Thank you. I'm Sarah. I heard you might need a regular vocalist here." Aki studied the young woman's face. "Tell me about yourself, Sarah. Do you have family?" "Not really. I'm an orphan, raised in a children's home upstate. Music has always been my family, I suppose." Something tugged at Aki's heart. Perhaps it was destiny that brought this girl here tonight. As weeks passed, Sarah's voice became the soul of Blue Moon. Every evening, her jazz melodies transported the audience to another world. But for Aki, each song was a bridge to the past. One quiet evening, as Sarah practiced alone, Aki found herself sharing a story she had never told anyone. "I had a daughter once. Her name was Haru. It means spring in Japanese." Sarah looked up from the piano, her eyes full of compassion. "She would be about your age now," Aki continued, her voice barely above a whisper. "She was so full of life, always running, always laughing. But she had a weak heart. What happened to her?" Aki's hands trembled as she polished a wine glass. "The doctors said she needed surgery. We gathered blood donors, AB type, very rare. Her father's war buddies, our relatives, everyone helped. But the night before the operation, the glass slipped from Aki's hands, shattering on the floor. She's gone. My little spring flower bloomed too briefly." Sarah knelt to help gather the broken pieces. "I'm so sorry, Aki. You must miss her terribly." "Her father never got to see her grow up," Aki said, her voice growing stronger. "He died in the Pacific War when she was just 2. I worked here even then, this very bar where I met him years ago." Sarah listened intently as Aki painted the picture of those difficult years. "Every night I would tuck Haru into bed and come here to work. She was so brave, pretending to sleep, even though I knew she was scared of the dark. Such a good child, never complaining, never asking me to stay." "You were both so strong," Sarah said gently. "Sometimes I wonder if I failed her. If I had stayed home more, maybe I would have noticed the signs sooner. Maybe..." "You did everything you could. A mother's love doesn't have to be perfect to be complete." That night, Aki dreamed vividly for the first time in years. In her dream, Haru had grown into a beautiful young woman, standing on the Blue Moon stage. She was singing the same song Sarah had performed earlier, but somehow it sounded different, more personal, more intimate. "Mama, do you like my singing?" Dream Haru asked, stepping down from the stage. "Oh, my darling, you're magnificent." Aki reached out to embrace her daughter. But just as her arms should have closed around Haru, the figure dissolved like morning mist. Aki awoke with tears streaming down her face, yet strangely comforted. The next evening, Sarah noticed Aki's red-rimmed eyes. "Are you all right? You look like you haven't slept." "I dreamed about Haru last night. It felt so real." Aki paused, and then asked suddenly, "Sarah, you mentioned you're AB type. Did you know that's quite rare?" "Yes, The doctors at the orphanage always made a big deal about it, said I was special because I could receive any blood type, but could only give to other AB types. Aki's breath caught. Haru was AB type too. On the night she needed surgery, so many people came to donate. All that precious blood, all that hope. Sarah reached across the bar and took Aki's hand. Maybe that's why I ended up here. Maybe some connections transcend time and space. As months passed, Sarah became more than just an employee to Aki. She became like family. The young woman's presence brought warmth back to the blue moon and to Aki's heart. One evening, as Sarah prepared for her set, she turned to Aki. I want to dedicate tonight's songs to Haru. I never got to meet her, but through your stories, I feel like she's been guiding my music. Sarah took the stage and began to sing. Dreams fade away as time goes by, but love remains, it never dies. In every note, in every sigh, stay with me, don't let me go. Years have passed since that first night Sarah walked into Blue Moon. The club thrives, filled with music and laughter. Sarah has become a renowned jazz vocalist, but she still returns to perform at the small bar that gave her a start. Tonight, as Aki watches from behind the bar, she sees not just Sarah on the stage, but also the spirit of her beloved Haru. The AB-type blood that was meant to save her daughter now flows through the veins of someone who brings joy to countless others. Silent streets where memories hide, golden moments side by side. Sarah's voice carries through the night air, beyond the club's walls, beyond the boundaries of time itself. Love, Aki realizes, doesn't end with death. It transforms, finding new ways to express itself in the world. Stay with me. Don't let me go. The song fades, but its echo remains, a whispered promise that some bonds are truly eternal.
Don't let me go. Silent streets where memories hide. Twilight kisses we cannot deny. Hold me close before the night takes flight. Stay with me. Don't let me go. stay with me. Don't let me